What's up, everybody? Joshua here, Madison Motor Works. Dean's out of town. He'll be back next week, I'm assuming. But as we all know, it's getting warm. Time to pull the motorcycles out, unless you're one of those die-hard dudes that ride you around. I'm not. But I got my bike out, and last time I rode it, the back brakes is just really not working. Put new pads on it, bled them, it's still not working. Today I'm gonna pop this rear master cylinder off, and I have a rebuild kit, what they said anyways, that goes in it. So I'm gonna try to put some new guts in it, and hopefully my back brakes will work like they're supposed to. So I've never done this on the Harley. I've done it on the 55 and I've done it on the 56 Chevy, but we're gonna find out. I guess Batcat's gonna help me today. She's ready to go, so let's get to it. Here's our pin. It's got a cotter pin on the back of it. I've done took that off, and it had a little washer too. Oh, there it is. Has a little washer. So now I have to slide the pin out. Then the pedal will be loose from it. All right, I got the pin out. Apparently that thing has never been out. Had to put some PB Blaster on it, and then it finally popped free. So, pin, that, cut pin. All right, so let's see. Yeah, right there. All right, I'm gonna have to find a 12-point socket that fits this. I'll be back. Alrighty. It's 12.10 millimeter. Oh, no, it's not. .38. Yes, 12.38. You'll have a washer on both sides of the brake line on the banjo bolt. Ease that out of the way just a little bit. All right, y'all, I gotta find what size that is now. I am very ill prepared. All right, y'all, this is an 1 1/8 bolt here. Or nut, excuse me. All right, I got the nut off, y'all. So now I'm gonna see if I can slide this thing out of here. Probably can't. All right, y'all, I had to do an oil change on my old man's truck real quick, but we back here now. All right, so I was struggling to get this master cylinder out, and it turns out the easiest way to do it is pop the pedal off. Take that bolt out. Pedal will come out. Make sure your O-rings stay with your pedal. This should slide right out like that. So there that is. Now spring right there. Okay. So now it looks like there's a clip right here. Still got fluid in it. All right, y'all. So I went, got my book out. 2000 twin cam, softail. Got it in a vise. You have to knock this roll pin out of right here. Excuse me, out of this area right here. And then that should allow our boot and our boot and everything to come off. All right, y'all. So my phone quit recording halfway through doing this, but all this is in here, spring loaded. And you have this, where that's in there, and then this, and then this snap ring. And you have to, with the thing I ordered, you have to transfer the push rod from the old one to the new one. So when I took the snap ring out, the one in the master cylinder now exploded. And it come out just like that. But luckily when I took this one apart to put the push rod in it, it didn't explode. So yeah, we're good there. So anyhow, this one's ready to go in. So to get the housing out of this, you got to pop this snap ring off. So we got to switch our snap ring pliers over. I'm going to go right here. Take that little guy off. Try not to lose it neither. All right, that one's out, so this should push out somehow. All right, y'all, it goes out backwards. Just had to look at it a little bit. I don't know why it didn't click, but yeah, so it can only go in one way. There's a little tit right there. It'll slide up in that. This one has it also. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up some more. Make sure your hole's clean. Get all the debris out of it. All right, y'all. So I got her cleaned out real good. Inside's good and clean, as you can see. So I'll run, I guess everybody does, but .5. We'll try to get some on the cap here to put on these O-rings. Let's just do this. Stuff real good. Slicked up. Go slick them on it. All right, so slide it back in like so. Oh, excuse me. Let me put this in frame. Slide her back in. Make sure your indention's up. See the front here? Push it till it stops. Put our snap ring back on here. All right, so that's back together there. So this is old. So now, this. Take all this over to the little vise, our mess. They gotta be tight just enough to hold it so you can push your spring down. Put your washer, push our washer in there. Yeah. All right, once you get that on, we're going to have to go back over there. I don't know why I keep walking back and forth. You screw this down until the groove lines up where your rope end goes. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's hard to see, but it's fairly lined up, it looks like. We got this, and we can stick it through here. That looks perfect. Except it needs to be this way. Over. Get your little roll pin. Go back to the vise. Your small little bite. Enough to hold it. And try not to smash your finger. And that's that. That wasn't bad at all. I hope y'all could have seen that. So now, it goes back together. Just like Doe said. When I took it apart the first time, this all came off together. That ain't gonna work, is it? So you gotta make sure your pedal gets in the I think anyway. Let's see. Get her started maybe. Alright, well that's that. Master cylinder's on, pedal's on. Inch and 1/8 nut. I'm gonna put some Loctite on it because we know. It's plenty. Anything mounted on the frame on a Harley is going to vibrate itself loose. I'm gonna see if I got a socket that big. Alright, I have a socket, 1/8 socket, so maybe I can get it in there. Not if I'm gonna have to get back up and get an extension. And I said, watch out for your O-rings. These keep falling off. I guess I could put the bolt in it. I gotta put some Loctite on that also. So yeah, get this put on, tightened up. Phenomenal. All right, I went and checked. This nut is 50 foot-pounds. We're gonna give her a click. That's that. All right. We got this left. Loctite on it. I'm just gonna tighten this up to what I feel is good, which is right there. All right, so that's on now. We're done with all this stuff. Not this. Put our banjo bolt back on. Make sure you got your washer on both sides. That's it. tightened up real quick. I hope this fixes my back brakes because it does get sketchy trying to stop quick without a back brake. But I've done it for like 2 years. If you pump them, they'll occasionally catch up. But yeah, 10-10, don't recommend. Here's our pin. This should go right here. All right, y'all. So I finally got these brakes bled on this motorcycle. And let me tell you what, doing it the traditional way, pumping and breaking the bleeder valve and everything, it was not working for me. I think I spent 2 hours trying to do it the other night. So I went on Amazon, vacuum brake bleeder. I had it bled and good brakes now in 10 minutes. So I would highly suggest invest in one of these if you're bleeding brakes. It contains the mess. None of it's in the floor. And this is not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, so I got good brakes now. So that's the master cylinder rebuild, 2000 Harley Davidson softail, which I guess is probably the same on most of them. So with that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all comment, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.